Hey guys, Vin here, and I'm shooting this video from the Walgreens near my place. I thought it was kind of appropriate since lately I've been feeling like a kid in the candy store, using the techniques in 1 minute mind reading combined with the 8 types of women video, which I'm about to show you. If there's a type of candy that you wanted, you just have to find the type, reach out, and grab it. And it could be the exact same thing with women. If there's a certain type that you like, you just find it, and then you reach out and you grab it. It could be as simple as that. So check out the video. It's 10 minutes of solid content. I'm going to walk you through all 8 types. Make sure you stay till the end of the video, because at the end I'm going to teach you exactly how you can get this exact same system absolutely free. So check it out, and I'll talk to you soon.
Alright, so there's 8 types of women. What does it matter, and why should you care? Well, the short answer is, if you're happy with the results you're getting already, it really doesn't. Because if you're out there, you're meeting women, you're using techniques or material you read on the internet, or even if you're just using your natural personality, you're going to have some women, some of the time, just kind of fall in your lap. But the question is, when you really see the type of girl that you really like, can you say that you can get her with absolute certainty? Or is it likely you'll just get rejected? Answer that question in just a minute, but first, I got a quick story for you. When I was a little kid, I used to love going fishing. And one time I went down by my house, there's a little lake, to try to catch crawfish. If you don't know what those are, they look like tiny little lobsters. And so I got my worms, I put them in the traps, and I was on my way. And as I sat there all day, I actually caught nothing, while the teenage kid next to me filled his bucket with a ton of crawfish. When I asked him what he was doing, he actually looked at my traps, saw I was using worms, and started laughing at me. And he said, "Crawfish don't eat worms, they're vegetarian." And it's kind of the same thing with dating. The techniques that you learn, the things that you say, the behaviors that you demonstrate will all attract a certain type of woman. So if you're approaching one type of woman and using a style of conversation that doesn't match her preference, chances are she's not going to be interested. And what's worse is that if you're mixing and matching different styles, it's not going to attract any women, because that's actually what we call being incongruent. You have to realize that even the most powerful techniques are only powerful on a small percentage of women. And because the one-size-fits-all techniques only work on a certain type, there's a good chance you're going to get rejected by over 85% of all women you approach. You need to make figuring out her type your #1 priority. Here's an example. Sexual tension, meaning innuendo, strong sexual language, aggressive touching, can be very powerful. It gets women really turned on really fast. But it only works with sexually confident, liberated women. With a girl who's fairly inexperienced or somewhat more reserved, sexual language will either have no reaction at all, or she's going to freak out and think that you're a creep. The reason why is that more sexually open women, they allow their sexual experiences and images to float freely throughout their consciousness throughout the day. And all you're doing with your language is you're triggering those things and activating those parts of her mind. And when you do it well, it works like crazy. You can get them turned on very quickly. But with a girl that's more reserved, she will actually compartmentalize sex. In other words, she's going to suppress it completely and save it for when she's actually having sex with a guy that she feels completely safe with. When you try and trigger images and feelings that she's suppressing, guess what? She's going to run away fast. And not by coincidence, out of the 8 different female character types, only 4 of them react well to sexual tension. And when I list them, try and see if you can figure out which ones they are. All right, #1, the playette. The playette leads a lot of guys on. She's the girl that you know who's got like 10 guy friends who all want her, but she's not having sex with any of them. She'll only sleep with a guy with long-term relationship potential. And even when she does, she'll still have those guys' friends as backups. We all know about, women and their backups. Chris Rock actually calls it the dick in the glass case. The playette is the ideal girl for a man who wants fun and fun only, unless, of course, he can tame her. And that's when she can become very loyal. The social butterfly dates a lot. She's similar to the playette, except she's actually getting physical with most of the guys that she's dating. She's got no hang-ups about sex. You could say she's sexually liberated. She's affectionate when she's tied down, and she is eventually looking for that ideal husband to settle down with, but in her mind, she's just having fun for now. And as we all know, that for now period can last well into her 30s. You feel me? The hopeful romantic. All right, the hopeful romantic is waiting for the perfect guy. She holds everything back until she finds the guy that fulfills her. Now, here's the catch. You don't really have to be perfect. What guy really is, right? You just need to demonstrate to her that you have the potential to be perfect. She needs to see you as a work in progress, and that's a golden opportunity for her. She'll date you to try to improve you. Does that sound familiar? But be careful, because a lot of times that once she actually does fix you, it's game over. Her interest in most cases will drop like a rock. All right, number 4, the Cinderella. Cinderella loves to fall in love, and she gets intimate with men very quickly, hoping that she's finally found Mr. Right. However, if you don't satisfy her need for an ideal relationship, she'll run away and start looking for a new Mr. Right all over again. Romantic men love this type of woman. If you can show her romance, you can provide her with both a challenge and reinforce her image of a feminine, supportive woman, then you will lock her down and end that cycle. Because that cycle of falling in love quickly with a guy and then quickly falling in love again for someone else, it's very painful for her, and she desperately needs to be saved from it. All right, number 5, your private dancer. Your private dancer is great. Lots of guys want her, but she's very picky. And what makes her unique is that she will only get physically involved if she sees a guy that contributes to her life. Does that sound familiar to you? Either she has some kind of, she sees a guy with like a power position that can help her career, or he has some secret knowledge that will make her more successful in life. And when she finds a guy like that, she becomes very loyal, opens up completely to him. But she doesn't make it public. Their connection is often secret from others, and that's exactly what makes it great. All right, number 6, the seductress. The seductress is actively pursuing her goals both inside and outside of the bedroom. They're real go-getters, both career-wise and men-wise. She'll see a guy she likes, and she will go get him. These women are often very experienced, and women can actually turn into the seductress as they age, as they get older. Their sexual experience makes them really fun to date, and they can actually teach you a ton about sex and about life in general. Sounds like a lot of fun, right? The key to getting a woman like that is to get her to chase you. Remember, they're go-getters, and once they set their sights on something, they do not stop until they get it. So take advantage of that. All right, number 7. The connoisseur. The connoisseur is very practical and selective. She screens out players, so don't come on too hard. You want to think long term, all right? If she senses that you're only in it for the short term, or like a fast wham bam, thank you ma'am, she will not get intimate with you. She takes a long time, but definitely worth the wait. She's ideal for like a career-driven man who's looking for a girlfriend where you can both improve each other's lives together. She's also very powerful, self-sufficient, and can support you in many ways. Number 8 is the modern woman. The modern woman wants one guy, but she will date around to find him. She's definitely sexually liberated. She's not going to wait 6 months to have sex with a guy. She knows the value of a functional relationship, and will invest heavily in a guy if she feels that, that they can contribute to each other's lives. She's similar to the connoisseur, except much more sexually open, and you can actually become more intimate with her a lot faster and develop a relationship much sooner, sometimes on the second or third date. All right? So that's the 8 types. Now, what if I told you that I've developed a system that not only allowed you to see inside a woman's mind, almost like magic, easily identify her type, to know more about her than she knows about herself within 60 seconds of meeting her, and also gave you a simple and effective strategy for getting her turned on, allowing deep and emotional conversations with her, and be able to get her to fall in love with you? How would that system change your life? I want you to tell me, all right? Tell me how that would change your life. I'm going to reward you for doing it. All right, we're going to hold a contest right on this page. Just use the comment box below. All right? Go right now to the comment section and tell me exactly how this system would change your life. What challenges are you having right now? What are the new ways that you can see yourself using the system? And ultimately, how will it help you reach your goals with women? All right? Be specific, and I want you guys to think big. Okay? Now, whoever has the best, most convincing comment will win this system absolutely free as soon as it's released. Again, how will the Pandora's Box system change your life? How will it make meeting women easier and more fun? All right, tell me in the comment box below. We'll be picking the winner in just a couple days. All right, good luck, and I'll talk to you guys soon.